How's it going, everybody? Immortal Dragon Lord here, once again bringing you another Fallout 4 video. And I apologize for those who have seen my last video on the Splattercan guide. There's no need for this, but for those who have not seen that video, let me just say now, I apologize for the delay in videos. I'm back in school, so it's kind of hard for me to play video games and focus on that when I'm trying to build up my education. So there's that, and also what with going to the gym, work on the weekends. Not to mention, I recently took up martial arts because I figured, well, it'd be best to learn how to defend myself. I've been busy, to say the least. But enough about me on that. I'm here to show you guys I'm here to show you guys another video, and this is completely different from what I've ever done in the past. It isn't a guide for any weapons, any armor, any quests, nothing like that. Instead, this is going to be on a video that was recently made by Mr. Matty Plays, for those of you who are familiar with him on YouTube. He does everything related to Bethesda, be it games for Fallout, Elder Scrolls, etc. So, what you'll be hearing from me will be specifically what he was talking about in his video, and I'll even leave a link in the comments below so you guys can take a look at that actual video, because what he talks about will go into further detail. So, this video will be on regarding a particular Fallout fan who is in Nuka World. There's a story behind all this. It starts with this fellow who goes by the name of Evan. I don't know the guy, but there were apparently a couple people on YouTube who left comments on Matty's video who do happen to know him, so they could really tell you all about him. But anyway, he's a massive Fallout fan, and oh, whoops. Around here, and it's just he's lost a couple family members in the past, and he's had a bit of a difficult time going through all that. And well, yeah, I figured it was worth sharing this. So in the video I'm talking to you about that Mr. Matty Plays posts. He reads off a couple comments made by Andy regarding Fallout 4 in general. First one is, and this is me strictly reading from Mr. Matty's laptop. Again, you can look at his video, which a link will be left for in the comments if you guys want to take a look. But there's a couple things that Andy says. The first one is, I've spent over 500 hours, that is, in this game, partly due to the fun gameplay, the new survival mode, and just the game in general. My dad passed away last year, age 56. I didn't take it well. When Automatron came out, I made a bipedal sentry bot with hammer saw and named it after my father, so in a way I was traveling the wasteland with my father. He had a body type of a sentry bot and liked to do woodworking as a hobby, hence the hammer saws. The name of the bot was GR36, as his name was Greg. Now, this is pretty sad, and it's sorry if I'm struggling on this. It was just touching very sad and touching when I read all this. So yeah, unfortunately his father passed away, and I can't even imagine what it's like losing a parent. I know what it's like losing someone. I actually lost my grandfather 6 years ago now, I think it was. Soon to be 7. But yeah, I can understand his loss, and I can sympathize with him, and I think it was pretty neat that he kind of made his father, in a way, in Fallout 4 with Automatron. It's a pretty neat way to remember him by. But unfortunately, the sad story does not stop there. It goes further than that. So the next comment. Anywho, it let me bond with my dad. Just wish the SentryBot voice had more interesting things to say, but it's alright. However, today my younger brother, age 24, is in the ICU. They don't think he'll make it. Diabetes related stuff. He and I both love the Fallout franchise, always theorizing what we'd do if the events of Fallout occurred in real life. He always wanted to be a super mutant, and I wanted to be a ghoul, so we could travel the world together forever. Though I'm not sure if super mutants have an unlimited lifespan, but I digress. With contraptions, I made a really cool tower that I wanted to show him. I just finished it today when I got the call that he was in the ICU. And that's pretty much it for that. And his brother didn't make it. Sad to say. But if any of this would be pleasing in terms of the story, I would have mentioned that. So he lost not only his father, but his brother too. The latter being a massive Fallout 4 fan, and Fallout fan in general, I believe. And that really struck a blow to the heart for me. I can't even imagine what it's like losing that many people in a certain period of time. It's grim. I'm sure many of you will agree with me on that, and yeah. So that's the second comment, but sorry, I kind of teared up a little bit there for a second. Don't laugh at me. But so sad as this is, it's very sad, this whole story. However, Bethesda took note to this about how his brother died, which leads to the next comment that Andy left, which says, "Hey guys, it's me again. I'm the one who posted that depressing post a couple months back. Bethesda responded to that post by turning my brother into a character that you can find in Nuka World." That's right. You all heard me right. This brother, Andy's brother, is actually in Nuka World, which is actually where I am right now. In Nuka World, there's a specific location you can go to in the very southern region of the map, like literally southwest of the fast travel mark that can take you back to the Commonwealth. It's right in this area. You can't miss it. A place called Evan's Home, and his brother is named Evan, and this is pretty cool. It shows that not only Bethesda listens to fans and what they want, like via building robots, certain weapons, armor, story plots. It shows they not only listen to their fans, but they care about them too. That's to the point where they were able to make a character in the game. In fact, actually, right up there, that's Evan right there sitting down. So I'll go straight up to him. And when you talk to him, I did this earlier, so you don't have to ask me, but when you talk to him...
Well, hey there. What brings you all the way out here?
You can see right off the bat, he's a very friendly fellow. And, it's a very refreshing thing to find in a, though fictional, post-apocalyptic world such as this.
Making a new friend, I hope?
Absolutely. The name's Evan. I've been out here for years now. I guess you could say that I like the peace and quiet. And the view. Well, look for yourself. It's something else. Since you took the trouble to find me, least I can do is return the favor. Need any supplies?
Sure, that'd be great.
Glad to help. Let me see what I've got. Here you go. I found this on the outskirts of Nuka World a while back. It isn't doing me any good.
Oh yeah, and something else I forgot to mention here. He will also give you... I don't know how many of these there are, but there are apparently Nuka recipes that you can find across the entire map of Nuka World. This is one of them that Evan had in his possession right here, called Nuka Love.
Well, it's been nice having a visitor. Feel free to stay for a while, and help yourself to anything else I have laying around the place. Don't mind me. I'm just gonna hang out around here and enjoy the view.
That's pretty much all you can talk to him about. But even before you talk to him, you can literally take anything here, which is pretty neat. Now, I honestly don't know what the real Evan looked like when he was alive. I never met the guy, so I can't really tell you what he looked like. But in terms of Andy, he left one final comment that said, "They made him too skinny. He should be as big as McDonough. And if they also gave the character black rimmed glasses, it'd be spot on. However, they caught his essence pretty decently. The words they used sound exactly like him. However, he was also a pretty funny guy, full of puns. Thank you again, Bethesda. I am forever in your debt. Andy." So that's pretty much all there is to it. The story is sad from the very beginning to the very end, but Bethesda picks up on this, and they do something that just shows how compassionate they are, how they really care about their gamers, which, until I saw this, I wasn't exactly sure what to think. But this automatically proves that they are good people, that Todd Howard and the gang at Bethesda will every now and then go out of their way to actually help fans, help people, and to honor them in some way. So now, in a way, Andy's brother Evan can live on forever in this game. And that's that's all there is to this video. Thank you all for watching. Please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed this video at all. Once again, I will leave a link to Mr. Matty Play's own more sophisticated version of this particular type of video in the comments below. And Andy, I'm not sure if you're watching this at all, but if you are, God bless you, brother. It's, I'm very sorry for what happened to your father and brother. I can relate to that, without a doubt. I understand what it's like. I hope you're doing well. And once again, God bless you. That said, I bid everyone to do. Take care.